Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Sugar. Sugar.
Yes.
But who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Sugar. Sugar.
Yes.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
Can't hear you.
Sure enough.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sugar. Sugar.
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Friday morning. It is a new month. It's the first of the month, second of the month, but who's counting? Happy May to you guys. Man, this year is zipping. Welcome to the AM King Show. You already know what it is. It's your boy J Pad, the Juggernaut. Right below me, that is C Nagato Kels in the building. Peace, brother. And Mellow Man, the Abbott PDC, and LB in effect. Arthur Nicky Nicole is in here early saying, hey, Jay, sliding through the support. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning to you, Arthur Nicky Nicole. Make sure you go check out her platform, Breaking the Silence podcast. Very, very dope. Very dope. She is a very dope individual, and make sure you all are following her in the AM. Let's get a check in with the fellas real quick. What's going on? See, how you doing today, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man.
Yes,
Got
absolutely.
work to do.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You already know work to do, man. Mellow Man, the Abbott.
Yes, sir. We in the building.
Yes, the
Ready
woke
to start this May.
The woke show is coming. You already know this morning, man. I know a Friday mix with the Mellow Man. Got to be something special. Got to be funky. You know what I mean? Woke show.
You know what? I'll go ahead and dig in my James Brown style.
Oh man, we should run some James today, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. It's too many hip hop samples to choose from.
Oh, too many, man. Too many. Man, curate like you narrate. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make sure you go to www.lfxmedia.live right after the AM King show and go listen to the Mellow Man play the magic in the morning on the woke show. You see how I laid that out, man? I had to lay that out properly, man. You know what I'm saying? The woke show in the morning. You already know, and it's on all day, every day for those who need to know. Where you gonna find some radio? Suckers never play me. But see, Mellow Man's no sucker. He's the midnight trucker. You know what I'm saying? Hit you like a bottle of apple pucker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that apple pucker? Oh my goodness. Boy, that was like some liquid dynamite. But yeah, LB, the entrepreneur deluxe. What's the deal, brother?
Nothing
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you repping the BMO Ravens.
Oh, that's all I do.
Baltimore.
To the end.
Baltimore. We got to straighten it out like Lattimore. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we do. Well, we're gonna start off the show this morning. It's Friday, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do a shameless plug this morning. Giving everybody on the AM King show a treat this morning. I'm gonna play one of the tracks that I'm about to release on Maverick Global Distribution. You know what I'm saying? It's jumping the line. I mean, all of my music is getting imported from United Masters to this fine distribution platform, black owned distribution platform, home of the infamous Untouchable DJs. You know what I'm saying? This is Maverick Global Distribution, and this will be my first release on there. It's called Get Gone. So, C note we talking about with the cipher. We did a little cipher on the hip opera, you know what I mean, project, and that was really fun. You know what I'm saying? But I got right back in the cipher bag on this one. This ain't nothing but lyrical miracles. You know what I mean? Like, just me on the wordplay tip with a funky, smooth, boom bapish type beat. This is called Get Gone.
Yes, I got another flex. Now what's next? Yes, juggernaut the meticulous. Everybody knows that my shit is so ridiculous. I'm like a stick of Wrigley's, they call me sugarless. I keep my distance from the sugar booger bitch. Teflon tactics like Charles Bronson. I cook 'em up like a dinner, I call 'em Swanson. Live and direct straight from the Steel City. No disrespect or should it get shifty. Oh my gosh, I'm giving them the heebie-jeebies. Wiggle like a centipede, I tend to call a Reebie. I'm coming with too much posse. It ain't no way that you gonna stop me. Get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone. And when you hear the funk, my nigga, I said, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone. And when you hear the funk, my nigga, you said, Hace mucho frio, the number one gringo. I star like Ringo, I'm always yelling bingo. Yo, shorty wanna tinkle, I know she wanna mingle. That pussy worth a cinco, just make the bolas jingle. This is the X Factor, essential like nectar. And she was scabies and you got the shingles. Josh Gibson, the king of the home run. Get to it, stick to it, the job is never done. I'm flavorful like a bowl of salsa. Trap music coming straight from the Rasta. In the basement eating pasta with the day goes. I am hip hop and that's just how the day goes. Get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone. And when you hear the funk, my nigga, I said, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone, get gone. And when you hear the funk, my nigga, you said.
Oh yeah, Dismos in the building. You already know what it is, man. Salute, good morning. That's the new single, Get Gone. Y'all hearing it first here on the AM King Show. You know what I'm saying? Maverick Global Distribution. Big shout out. You know what I'm saying? Let the record static play. Yeah, man. And as the needle gets to the groove, we get into our own groove here on the AM King Show, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank y'all for tapping into that. Um, this is something that I'm on right now. Like we definitely getting to it, sticking to it. You already know. Dismos, big shout out. You can catch us on Tuesday nights. He said I'm up in here. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You catch us Tuesday nights. Reservations for 3 on Dismos platform. Make sure y'all following Dismos because we is going in all the way, all the way, all the way. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming with that hip hop shit this year, man, and taking it back to the essence of the flow and getting a nice round of boom bap in. I got some more records coming like that where I'm really exercising, lyrical exercise. You know what I'm saying? Maximize the lyrical exercise. You know what I'm saying? Because people sometimes tend to not really look at you like when they know you make beats and they know you play instruments and shit like that. They don't know I get behind the mic and start tearing it up too. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I'm on. I just been on that type of time and type of move and shit. And this is what we do. Flexing that new hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That real hip hop shit coming in with it, big time, man. What y'all think of that record, bro?
Solid. For shit, as always. I like everything you do, bro. So what I mean. I'm one of your 100% supporters. So
Yeah, no doubt.
you know what I mean.
LB used to manage me, y'all.
Mm.
Y'all don't know when he had the time, since he the busy man now, what I'm saying? Busy
Hmm.
man. So, he came to Maine, busy man, you know what I'm saying?
Man, man.
Candy man. But so L know about the flavor. See what you think of that record, man.
Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving how you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm loving the whole vibe. The beginning, it's like you're going through a transition of dialect. You start talking jive, and then you going back to the rhetoric to how we talk now. And I'm digging to the whole just there. I'm loving it.
Yeah,
Soft
the
sounds.
peak,
It's not too hard in your face. It's just there. I love it.
right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Mellow Man, which the curator and the narrator.
For sure, for sure. Gotta agree with C. It's a melodic nuance that when you I'm a hip hop head that when I'm listening to a new track, I'm putting myself in it, and I got the next verse. They don't know I got bars too.
They don't know that,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
we know. And we exposing.
I'm not the one, I'm not the two, I'm not the three. It's the Mellow PDC. I mean,
Hey.
but yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
let me
like
see
that.
my show. Huh?
Coming soon, coming soon. I tap in.
Yes, sir. Yeah, coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. The mellow man, you know what I'm saying, with the mellow plan. And you know what I'm saying, we on the grandstand. I'm rhyming this morning, man. I don't know what it is. It's just, man, I'm in my hip hop bag right now. So you know what it is, fellas. The AM King Show, though, y'all, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Make sure you liking and subscribing and sharing to the show. It is on YouTube and Facebook. And yeah, man, we gonna keep on cooking and booking. You feel me? Look, see, right back, right back to the rhymes, cooking and booking, man. You know what I'm saying? And we always trying to bring you guys some key information. And without further ado, just that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right into it, into our subjects for the morning. Thank you guys in the chat for coming in early on a Friday. I know you could be anywhere, you could be in your bed tucked in, but you're here with us on the AM King show. And so here we are. This is our first topic for the day, fellas. The NFL took a stand and they fined the Falcons and defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich over the Shador Sanders prank call. You know what I'm saying? It says Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich apologized publicly. Yes, indeed. Oh, sure, definitely. Reservations for 3 over on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But yes, it says Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich apologized publicly Wednesday for the leak of Shador Sanders' private phone number and his son using it to prank call the quarterback during the NFL draft. He said, "My actions of not protecting confidential data were inexcusable. My son's actions were absolutely inexcusable. And for that, we are both deeply sorry." Earlier in the day, the NFL fined the Falcons $250,000 for that debacle, and Ulbrich himself, $100,000 came straight out of his pocket in response to the situation. Ulbrich's 21-year-old son admitted to the prank call and apologized in an Instagram post Sunday. The Falcons said in a statement that Jax Ulbrich wrote down the number from his father's open iPad while visiting his parents' home to later conduct a prank call. The NFL said the fines were for failing to prevent the disclosure of confidential information distributed to the club in advance of the NFL draft. Ulbrich said neither he nor the Falcons would be appealing the fine. "I promise my son and I will work hard to demonstrate we are better than this." And he went on further to say he was not aware of what happened until after the draft, and he was not happy and shocked when he was informed. He said then made the Falcons aware of the situation and then worked to contact Sanders and his family, Shador and his father Dion, who is legendary a legendary Falcons former Falcons player, and were amazingly gracious, more gracious than they needed to be in a moment like this. And that's just how the Sanders family does. For those who don't know, you know what I'm saying. Even in these kind of debacles, they show grace, and this is how they do it. Let's get some reaction from the panel. The Mellow Man brought this one to the table. Uh, give him the science, brother.
Hmm. Okay, let's start with the connection with the Sanders family and the Falcons. Uh, Very strong ties. That's where Dion's career started at as an NFL player. Let's start there. Number two, um, public relations and lawyers involved with the team, they got right on it, and it's a chess game. You know what I'm saying? In order to prevent the Sanders family to hit them with a lawsuit, they had to get right in front of it. And you can see the statement was put together by the public relations people of the Falcons and lawyers as well, because they put in the fact that I didn't know what was going on until after the draft from Ulbrich, the dad, in which I don't see his son walking past his iPad and seeing, oh, there's Shador's name on here. Let me copy it down. Nah, here's what happened. They were discussing and laughing about it. The dad, the whole family, they was laughing about the situation with Shador. And I'm not going to say he gave the son the the number, but I'm sure he was well aware that his son had that number, and he just let that happen. So they got ahead of it. You know, it cost them 350,000. You know, it could have cost them millions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. LB. Uh-oh. The choke master.
Yeah, you caught me in the middle of a moment.
Pause.
Pause. Go Diddy.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you know what I mean. I think it was set up like that way anyway because they didn't want Shakur to get the first round anyway. They wanted to drag it out so they can bring more money into the draft because usually people don't watch the third and fourth round. They usually watch the first couple rounds and then they don't really care about the rest. They'll just hear about the rest. But now since he wasn't in the first round, everybody had to pay attention to what's going on with him. So that built up to everything else that happened in between too. So I just think they set it up that way just for the ratings and for extra little brownie points.
Absolutely, absolutely. C.
Uh, man, given in light and all that being said, where I'm from, you don't give out people's numbers. Like, and that's a huge no no. Playing prank calls too at that, that's still a huge no no. People get hurt doing that. Someone like my stepfather thought someone was threatening me. Thought someone was threatening me on the phone because they got my number, and he was going over there with 3 5 and summon, over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't play like that. It was a good thing that they hopped up on it like that because they're in the South, so they handle things a lot different there too. So, and again, he also needs clout because he wasn't in the first round.
Absolutely, absolutely. And my take on the whole entire thing, and I said this last night on the lovely radio show, you know what I'm saying? We gonna put we're not the Breakfast Club, but we gonna put an animal of the day on ESPN and sports media because they played a very strong hand in this. Leading up to the draft, they were definitely vilifying one Shador Sanders. They were definitely putting him in a light that was negative, and this tends to happen with successful young black athletes. Whether it be the jealousy of the fact that he actually had his number retired before he left the damn school. Let's bring that factor into the play. You know what I'm saying? Shador Sanders' number is retired at the University of Colorado at this moment. And so, for a college player who really overachieved at that level, regardless of whether Deion Sanders is his father or not, he actually was able to accomplish the amount of yardages. Yeah, yeah, LB is over there just stinking the gym up right now. But it just is Mellow Man. We gonna do this as soon as we see the smoke billowing in the air and shit. We gonna just do that and shit. Uh,
Yeah, you better get ready. Then it's gonna be a good exercise. It's about 40 more minutes. It's still like 40 more minutes in this
Show me
motherfucker.
how you sweep the floor. You know what I'm saying? And so
Daniel
Daniel,
San, wax on, wax
yeah,
off.
yeah.
There
Oh
you
yeah,
go. You got hard
yeah.
deficit. There you go. Wow, you strong in no
Yeah,
time.
yeah, arms gonna be limber. But yeah, no, we're gonna give animal of the day to ESPN and the rest of the media for setting this debacle up for people to talk about it, for the NFL teams to look at Shador Sanders in a negative light. And this happens too often with our black athletes just because they may have a little swag or a little braggadocio. You know what I'm saying? And as far as this most question on how do you as a dad punish the boy, um, restrictions all the way around the board. Even though he is 21 years old, he's a grown ass man. Once you can go to jail, this is the way I look at it. Once you hit the age of 18, you can go to jail just like anybody else. You are considered an adult in this country, and I treat even young adults as adults, and we're not calling you children no more. You're an adult at that point, and he had as an adult son that made a childish move, and he should, the main discipline that he should do from him is really distance himself from the son for a minute and tell him, look, you can't meddle in none of my business. You just cost me 100K. You just cost me 100K. You cost my organization $250,000, which is neither amount you have at all. You have not even a percentile of that. You are under my jurisdiction. You need to go ahead with that 350 to be exact, Dismos. 350. Mar checking in, simply checking in this morning. Frank Grandsman, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. This is the AM
Mm.
King show. So I had to get that off real fast because I'm getting tired of this narrative because we have and it's we're not trying to make this a black and white thing. We're making this a transparent thing. You know what I'm saying? But we have people of color that enter this league that may have a little bit of swag, a little bit of flavor, and jealousy and envy is comes with that. Jealousy and envy comes with the fact that Deion Sanders was such an icon in the game of football, in the game of baseball, in sports all the way around the board. Because I seen Deion Sanders dunk a basketball. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna go ahead and get loose this morning because I'm on one this morning. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just you want to see the juggernaut really get flexed up and get muscled up and yeah, we're gonna toughen up. That's right, I'm rhyming too. God damn it, I'm gonna start spitting bars at you motherfuckers this morning. Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Hey, you don't even have to be 18 to actually go to jail, to be honest with
right,
you.
right.
They there was an attorney general in the state of Pennsylvania. In our city alone in Erie, there was quite a few people who were convicted of murders who were under the age of 18, and they were able to get back in the courtroom. And my cousin Mike Crosby was one of them, but I think they pushed it back. But yeah, you don't even got to be 18 to go to
No, not
jail.
at all. Not at all. And going back to the chat, Dismo said, damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on one this morning, bro. That's what it is. Yeah, they didn't let loose the shark. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a Pisces, so I'm a shark. They say the lion let loose the lion. They didn't let loose the green shark. The green, whatever that shark that lives 400 years old, that's me. I'm the one going swimming around in the water for 400 years. Damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mark is simply giving us a nice little education. He said, "What's the deal, brothers? I'm going through it now." Frank Grandsman said the Fisher Bill. For those who don't know, let's look up the Fisher Bill this morning. Thank you for that context, Frank Grandsman. Man, Mar said he's still dealing with it. He said, "I caught my first case at 15 and took me to the county." So y'all, if y'all don't know about Allegheny County, the city of Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? It's not nothing to play with around here. You know what I'm saying? Like people ain't just falling out the stands, man. They definitely will set an example in the state of Pennsylvania. As the Mellow Man just stated, we know people in our hometown that really were charged as adults before they were adults. And that's exactly how this goes. So never sugarcoat it. Never think that we got an even playing field out there. We do not. We never did. And for those who think that just because there's a guy in the office right now that has done something for certain celebrities and things of that nature, for y'all to think that he's actually for the people, you are sadly mistaken, and you need to get a reality check. And that's just what it is. The Juggernaut has spoken on this subject, and the panel is definitely speaking on the subject. And we are the AM Kings, and that's the reason why we come and say the shit that we say in the morning. Get your mind right, god damn it. And this is what we own. God damn it. Let's go. Let's go to the next subject. This is going to be an interesting one right here. Frank Gransman. Yeah. Before we get off the subject, let's let the chat have a say. Thank you for giving us context, Frank Gransman. The Fisher Bill is when you're underage and you do adult crime and you get adult time. That's the Fisher Bill. Thank you for letting the chat know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Simply said, facts. You know what I mean? This is PA all the way, Commonwealth or not. This is Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? And we deal with some shit over here, just like they do in other parts of the country. You know what I'm saying? Just make no mistake about it. We're gonna bring the light to you on the AM King Show. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's go to our next subject, fellas. This one right here is an interesting one. Uh, Thank you, L, for this one. It says Elon Musk says Neuralink will cost similar to an Apple Watch, about a stack or $1,000, and be implanted by a robot in 10 minutes. Musk plans to implant 1,000 brain chips by 2026. The question that the caption says, will he try it on himself? Probably not, but have a listen. Pause. Neuralink aims to create a brain computer interface, or a BCI, that allows people to control computers and other devices with their thoughts. Huh. We talked about this, and looky here. Looky here. Pay attention, people. Pay attention and get your mind woke this morning. Specifically, Neuralink's initial focus is on helping individuals with paralysis regain some control over their limbs and or external devices. Okay, so now we got the context and we got the information. This guy plans on implementing and implanting 1,000 brain chips by next year. By next year, damn it! What are we what are we doing here? What are what's really going on? Let's get some information from the panel. We're gonna go in counterclockwise. See,
All right, so I've spent a lot of time uh, studying these kind of things, and I'll keep this as short, really short. So the plan is to get mankind to one, accept the new world order that's already here. Two, to get mankind to accept putting themselves into android bodies. And people are thinking as android bodies as in plastic and metal. No, it's a combination of the actual organisms that we have in our body with artificial organism like nanobots. So this plan has been in effect ever since way before GMO was even created. GMO was created for this very reason, for the simple fact to get the human body to accept something artificial, because
and
naturally it won't accept anything artificial.
real quick, GMO for those who don't understand. See,
GMO is genetically modified material. They go into the genes of it and they change it, which isn't natural. It didn't happen naturally. So that's not a good thing. So they've been prepping the human race, the human body, to accept unnatural things like this microchip.
absolutely, absolutely. LB,
Man, my man's a genius up there, boy. I don't know what you be studying, boy. I don't know how you try time to do anything else, boy. You must read all day. But yeah, I think that's what
Does.
it is. I think they're trying to
He does.
they planning on the future. They plan on the future because that's what they want to do. They want to turn everything to where they can control, know where everybody's at, know what everybody's doing. Just like the money's about to change to where it's gonna be electronic. They're gonna know how much money you got, how much you spend, how much you make. That's all it's all planned. It's just all a phase. And then I think that's like phase one right
Oh
now.
yeah, me and Mello PDC had a podcast before where we exposed where you can actually see your cell phone on your motherfucking hand. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in the zone this morning. God damn it! Don't bother me right now. Mark of the Beast is what simply said. But you can actually we actually showed a video where a person was actually dialing and doing things on their hand from this particular type of technology. It is unnatural GMO, genetically modified organism, is what I call it. Genetically modified organisms. And so, let's get all the way in it with the Abbott.
Okay, let's start here. I want everyone under the sound of my voice in the audience, wherever you at, to share and like this because you don't get this on any other platforms. Please, if you're listening, just go to JPad's Facebook and share this to your profile. And as you're sharing it, please say to the next person to share this as well. You don't get this type of information on no platforms. You know what I'm saying? Joe Buttons, $millions worth of game. This is $1 billion worth of game right here we giving up for the free. So
Oh
I'll start
man!
there.
Oh my goodness!
Please like and share. Please like and share. So uh if you pay attention and look at Elon Musk, he's genetically modified organism himself. He looks like something from Terminator and the Matrix and all of that stuff. Just pay attention. We got to look at his birth certificate and all of these things like he's not a real person. You know what I'm saying? But LB like, hey, go back and look at Terminator, and I mean, there's a correlation with Terminator and the Matrix. They were meant to, and we won't get into that right now, but there's a correlation with that and what's going on right now. They call it tell live vision, but they're actually telling you the truth. It's a hidden secret. You get it? A hidden secret?
Hmm.
There it is.
Ooh, come on, man. We on one this morning. The AM King Show is bringing it to you rough, rugged, and raw. You know what I'm saying? Like you never seen or never saw. This is how we doing it, man. Bars. Just know we barring up this morning, damn it.
Oh
And
God!
that's right. The bar god is in the building. God damn it. Let's go. Let's go. You already know. Empower yourselves, people. We are going to empower you, but make sure that you empower yourself because really, at the end of the day, we have to bring ourself before we can bring ourselves back. You know what I'm saying? And I have a record about it that's coming out soon. Just stay tuned. I got the mental food for you musically, but we're gonna bring ourself back first. And the way that you do that is you got to start holding yourself accountable. You have to start holding yourself responsible for you. You cannot point the finger at everybody else when you looking in the mirror and you know that you got some shit to address. Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. C had to do it. LB had to do it. Mello PDC had to do it. We had to check ourselves first before we could come to the table and check ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys are on spot on and staying locked in. JJ Barnes checking in this morning. Good morning. In the chat, he says the people on the Terminator is the father and mother of Neil. Neil, but you mean Neo. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
So
sir. That's exactly what he mean.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Absolutely. And Mars says it himself, and he is a spiritual and religious guy. You know what I'm saying? He's always giving praise to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely a beautiful thing, because people don't know Simply's history, but I do. That's my brother. I understand his history. We've had plenty of discussions, and he said I do it consistently. The very first thing this man says in the morning is a prayer of thanks and gratitude. That's how you can start off the morning and get your morning right. I practice gratitude, affirmations. You know what I'm saying? The law of attraction, the law of vibration, the law of mentalism, the law of correspondence, as above, so below, as within, so without. You know what I'm saying? See, go ahead.
And the law of authenticity, the vibration of authenticity, the highest vibration known to man. The only way you can have authenticity is when more than one person with the vibration of love come together in agreement. That's how you have authenticity.
Man, couldn't said it no better myself. We are the AM Kings. You know what I'm saying? And Mars said,
Hmm.
simply said, anything less is uncivilized. Let's get to it this morning. Let's go. We gonna show them that we in the know and go ahead and tap into the woke show right after the AM King show. But go ahead, Mellow Man. You know what I'm saying? He held his finger up like church. So let's go ahead and give it to
Oh yeah.
him.
Hey, it's a sound wave respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Because this content we need to have, we can reuse it and reuse the content, and we want it to flow smoothly without overlapping each other. So we had to go in editing and all of that stuff. So this is a production hand. You know what I'm saying? So we can all know. Whoop. But yeah, it's an anagram. It's There's several names that are, if you look at Neo,
Explain
it's an
anagram real
anagram for
quick
the
though, P.
one.
Explain anagram.
So right. So these are, like, you have initials and you have Latin meanings to words. Most of our words go back to Latin meanings. You know what I'm saying? But the word play that they use, you know what I'm saying, just NEO, and then reverse it, ONE. He was the one. You know what I'm saying? So the Latin word that, let me see, what's the word? It's an anagram for the one, foreshadowing his destiny as a savior of humanity, and it's also the Latin word for new, representing his new awareness of the matrix true nature. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot deeper than just watching bullets fly and him learning karate in a split second. You know what I'm saying?
Stopping
It's a
bullets.
lot of things that we saw. A lot of things that it really has a biblical, it has a biblical following. And you go to that. So yeah, for sure.
See,
Just to put that
Oh,
in there.
and
Go ahead, see.
also, The Matrix wasn't a movie; it was a documentary. Just want to put that out there because The Matrix has been scientifically proven to be real. That we don't even live in the real world. A lot of all sacred books hint towards that this world isn't real. The Bible does, the Quran does, the Veda text does, the Ulama Leash does, the Book of the Dead does, the Indian Book of the Dead, the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the Egyptian Book of the Dead. It's all over. It's just, are you willing to do the work? It's up to you.
choice is individual. And that's the reason why I was going off on my little tirade just a minute ago. Choice. That
We
word
need that.
is critical. Yes, that word is critical. You know, everybody in the chat, everybody hearing our voice right now, just like the Mellow Man said, you have a choice every day. You can choose to crash out or you can choose to level up.
You can
You can
choose.
choose to do what you is going to boomerang itself right back to you. And you wonder why things are going wrong in your world is because you're putting that energy out in the world. It's you, it's nobody else, it's us. We have to hold ourselves accountable and responsible. Accountability, responsibility is our choice. It's our choice. You can choose to allow your situation to control you, or you can channel from the inside out and control it.
Yeah, we on one today. We on one. Listen, I was on a Twitter Spaces last night, and the topic of Sinners came up, the
Ooh.
movie, and they were comparing the movie to Blair Witch
Oh.
Project. So I was like, I'm vibrating in a low, you know
You
what I'm saying? There is no comparison besides they were independently made. But if you go back and listen to some of the pre-interviews that Ryan Coogler did, it was based loosely off of his family in Mississippi. So this too is a documentary. You know what I'm saying? Things that, and me as a writer, the word that we use in writing, I'm a self-published author. The word we use is creative nonfiction. So there's a very large amount of truth in what I'm saying, but I have to entertain you, as we talked about in the last podcast, edutainment. You know what I mean? We got to get to that root of it. But it's this is a landmark film because the deal that he had is like no other deal. And we talked about this in the podcast too. So y'all like, share. We on one today. I'm telling y'all.
Man, come on, man. We getting it together. We getting it together all the way, one step at a time. Even if we got to take one step forward, it'll help us take two, and so on and so forth. But we must move forward always, as in the words of one Luke Cage. Let's continue on, man. Let's keep going down the line. L found this subject, and I figured we bring it to the table this morning. Russia Iran Defense Pact. That's all it says on here. Let's have a listen and see what we got.
Russia and Iran have officially made a defense agreement, and this is bad news for President Trump. Officially signing it today, this means if the U.S. strikes Iran, Russia will have to declare war on America. Trump's hands are now completely tied, and if anybody else does anything to Iran, Russia also declares war on them. This was a surprise visit done by Putin, and everything was done literally in under 12 hours, meaning that a strike on Iran was very imminent, that they had to call up Putin to come down immediately and get this done. Now, it isn't just a defense agreement. Iran's military is about to get an extreme upgrade. Fighter jets, AFVs, tanks are all being sent to Iran right now via railway. And Iran's military is now going to be able to stand up for themselves with extreme anti-air capability, which is bad news for the president. But what's good news is that Trump has said a deal between the U.S. and Iran is on the horizon. And if it's not, that means that Putin, regardless, just solved peace in the Middle East. By making this quick deal, Russia has just forced everyone to not attack Iran. And no matter what you say about Putin, this was a chess move that will avoid war for countries that wasn't even involved with Russia.
Message. Panel, let's get to it. Mellow man.
I don't even know where to start with this, bro. I just pass it around and bring it back to me. You know what I mean? Pass it around and bring it back to me
All
because
right. Yeah.
I
Before we
got
get
a
a take,
real long, yeah, I got a real long winded, but I'm go ahead.
okay, no doubt. LB.
Shit. I don't know. I just think that they had it planned that way because Trump and Putin is already good together. And they working together to try to work some kind of plan behind the scenes. But it's slowly coming out, but I really don't know what's going on. There's something going on. That's all I can say.
Yes, J.J. Barnes said, and both countries got Africa's back too. Yes, indeed. And if you didn't see the way that we were talking about the currency about to be getting pulled away, if the currency that they want to create starts to eliminate the American dollar, whoo, you think it's rough in the country right now? You ain't seen shite yet, not shit, but shite. You ain't seen a damn thing. I'm talking in another foreign language when it comes to that type of thing, because you guys are about to see, like they said in Tales from the Hood, the shit. You gonna see the shit go to another level. It's gonna be at the bottom of the septic tank. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get right to the bottom of the recycle bin and come right back out in the water. And whether they filtrate it or not, you still gonna get shite. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just what's getting ready to happen. See,
Uh, well, one, they're consistently talking about chess, playing chess, and they talk about it in chess. The rules is you want to think 4 or 5 moves ahead. Well, then what if your opponent's thinking 7 moves ahead? Well, then you got to think 8, 9 moves ahead. Well, then they're going to think 10 moves ahead. Right now, we shouldn't think about playing chess. We should think about Go, the game of Go. The game of Go, the rules to win is basically you want to use the least amount of pieces, using the least amount of moves, losing the least amount of pieces in order to win. Now, the name of the game for them is chess. And the first rule for them is that if you play this game, you will lose. Even if you win, you lose. We always win. The only way to win this is to never play their game. So, what game are they playing? What game are they playing? Let's
mm-hmm,
not get into that right now.
mm-hmm. No, no, that's all right. We got to, and we understand that some in the chat are going to need to be unpacked on this little baby
Okay,
morsels and
I,
pieces at a
I
time
put a
because we got to
a
unlearn.
tiny bit.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
the whole point is that the physical body cannot tell the difference between a touch and a thought. So whatever I'm thinking or whatever I'm feeling, the body can't tell the difference. All right. This is all about energy. They're harvesting energy for a great goal and plan and end game. They're harvesting energy all over the place. So here's the thing. If they have people thinking World War III is happening, they don't need to happen. People are thinking that it's happening. People thinking that they're dying, getting hit by a nuclear blast, already thinking it, and they suck up that energy. They don't have to have it. All they have to do is put the threat in front of you. Now, mind you, the threat, the fake thing can kill you, but it's going to be fake in front of your face all the time. All the time. Just there, just there, just there. When it's about to happen, okay, pull it away. Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it away.
Hmm. Yes, because fear is of the unknown. I'm going to step in and say that on top of it. When you're not familiar with a subject, you fear it. When you're not familiar with a feeling, you fear it. And this is a great way to create fear. And chess has a fear factor in it because if you don't know if your opponent is thinking 5 steps ahead. You don't know if your opponent is thinking 7 steps ahead. You don't know if your opponent is thinking 9 steps ahead. Just like C said, you know what I'm saying? See, rhyming again. Bar general in the morning. Damn it, y'all don't know what it is, but I'm gonna jam it. Come on, man, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we doing this morning, man. We pulling the wool back over your eyes, and we got to do it one step at a time. It's just like a person that had LASIK surgery. You're not just gonna pull the damn things off your eyes, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Because that light is going, it may damage the work that they did to your eyeballs. So we got to pull the layers back one step at a time for y'all and make sure that you guys get this mental information and get your mind tuned in because checkers is something you play when you're a child. Chess is something that they play when you become an adult. And this is the reason why we're making the parable between chess and checkers. Mellow Man, have you got a chance to recoil and strike like the cobra? Because we told you.
Absolutely. Just in unison with what everybody's saying, we're all pretty much saying the same thing. Like, you got to, at a certain point, the US dollar was, almighty, you know what I'm saying? And we're not at that place right now. So for them to bang their chest and like, hey, y'all go ahead and build your own form of currency, which will macro into, you know, isolating us and dropping the value of our US dollar. So looking at these countries, all you have to do is look at the BRICS and take those countries and take the amount of coverage across the world compared to where we're at. It's simple math. You know what I'm saying? They're plummeting the US dollar into non-existence. And in this digital age, uh gold, if you're talking about gold, one of the last initial in in the bricks is South Africa. That's where the gold is at. You know what I'm saying? So they're protecting. Like in this chess game we're talking about. They're protecting the queen. You know what I'm saying? And we're at checkmate.
Food is in the
Dude, it's
building
been
this
checkmate
morning.
since 1776, and we've been trying to
Right.
get the
Right.
world to accept since then.
Man, think about it. Special ed. You know what I'm saying? Right said Fred. All that other good shit today. You know what I'm saying? I'm too sexy for my shirt because I am the AM King and we the AM Kings and we doing it. Doing it, baby. Doing it. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Yeah. Flavor. The flavor in your ear and we coming crystal clear. You know what I'm saying? Because this our year. This 2025, we getting all the way live. The AM King show in effect. Sean Jones checking in. Good morning, brother. You already know what it is. Another Pisces brother in the building, producer, Steelers Nation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, love, do what you need to do. Share the show, just like the Mellow Man said. We are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube and Facebook, the AM King Show. And man, deep, deep, deep business. And we're gonna keep digging and we're gonna keep exposing. And that's just exactly what we do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the panel here is going to bring some information to you that you ain't paying attention to. And you need to start paying attention because you're thinking about the wrong thing. You're thinking about the crash outs on social media when you really need to be focusing and concentrating on what's getting ready to happen. All I got to say is one thing, fellas, to end that subject: Liberty Coin. We just brought that information to you. What do you think we was bringing it to you for? Liberty Coin, they already said it that they want to eliminate the dollar as it is. So all y'all holding up them big old brick phone knots of money and shit like that, count your motherfucking days because that shit is getting ready to be something that you can put in the fireplace and boing, not burn, boing. You understand what I'm saying? Real shit. Boing it up. Yeah, boing, boing and loin. You gonna loin that all that money is about to be boinged. You ain't gonna be able to see none of it. And if you don't get woke right now and start following the text, you're gonna get suplexed. Bar. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Randall
That's just
Brown
what
over
it
there
is.
and shit.
That's right. I'm on one today, man. I told you I came with
What's
a different
what's
mindset
next?
today, man. Yeah, yes. Apex, 8 flex. Now what's next? Get gone. You know what I'm saying? Get gone. You know what I mean? But next subject, and this is for our people of color. Gertis McDowell, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real time. This is live. We're all the way live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. on Facebook and YouTube on my channel here. You know what I'm saying? This is the AM King Show. Welcome, good brother. Appreciate you tapping in, and thanks for adding me as a friend. I saw you on Dismos podcast when we were on reservations for 3 on Tuesday nights. Yo, peace, 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 peace. You already know it's J Pad the Juggernaut, C Nagato, New York City finest. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, bro. Thank you. He said, dope show. Gertis McDowell, big shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I see you be producing on the beat machine. You know what I'm saying? And got to give love to our fellow producers. You feel what I'm saying? Blunt conversations. Bird on the beat. That's right. That's Bird on the beat. Appreciate you. I know you got beats, brother. I know you got beats. Dismo, sorry, put me on the 411. That's why I'm bringing you into the network. I'm the custom beat king, J-Pad, the juggernaut. That's C down below. You know what I'm saying? And Mellow Man PDC and LB. Welcome to the AM Kings show. Oh yeah, no doubt. I already know your history, bro. I produced Dismos and DMX. Y'all see what's going on here? This is how we build the net worth. Let's put everybody on display this morning. Blunt Conversations, Misery, what's going on this morning, brother? Indiana, stand up. Agong, Rascast, and Chino XL. See what I'm talking about? We got real people in the building. You know what I'm saying? Love the show. Love you back, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because iron sharpens iron. And that's exactly what we do here on the AM King show. Yes, we talk about music, but we no, you good, brother. You good. You know what I'm saying? We encourage healthy interaction in our chat. He said, "I fall back now." Nah, bruh. Nah. Don't fall back.
All
We
right.
gonna we
Go
gonna
on,
we
type
gonna
on
we gonna step
typing.
up. We gonna
Keep
step up, and
typing.
this is
Keep
this.
typing.
Yeah,
Keep
man.
typing.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Misery. I'm definitely gonna let me see if I can put that on for you. You know what I'm saying? I got you, brother. I got you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play that before the show goes out. We're gonna definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We stepping up. We ain't gonna fall back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna step up. Let's get to our next subject, though. I'm getting ahead of myself. I just wanted to make sure I called up the joint, just in case I needed to run Misery's track. But our next subject, real quick, it says, I want everybody that follows me to pay attention to what this man is saying that actually took place yesterday because shit just got changed for real. It's going to affect everyone, but black people is going to suffer from this. I got to run to the store, y'all. You already know what it is, man. But we're going to try to play Shake It Off, though, brother. We're going to play Shake It Off. But have a listen to this, and let's get into this subject real quick. Black folks, pay attention.
President Trump has just officially declared martial law as of 9th, 2025. Yesterday, he signed the executive order called Strengthening and Unleashing America's Law Enforcement to Pursue Criminals and to Protect Innocent Civilians. This is terrifying, and nobody is talking about it except Rolling Stone magazine for some reason. Please go to whitehouse.gov, read the full text yourself, and spread this word. In summary, he declares that the military, the police, and ICE shall be unleashed into the streets of America to root out anything they declare as crime. They will be shielded from any prosecution for wrongdoing of any kind. If a civil official stands in their way, they will be prosecuted as a criminal. What this means is that no warrants will be needed by anyone. If you get murdered by ICE, that's legal. If a judge or an attorney tries to prosecute them, they will be arrested themselves. This is a state called martial law. It means that the military, the police, and ICE decide the law now. We no longer have rights. As Trump and Pam Bondi have both said, speaking out is a crime. Disagreeing with the president is a crime.
Man, oh man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bird on the beat. We definitely would love to have you on the AM King show, brother. Most definitely, we can break down your history. You have an extensive history, man. We would love to have you on so you can tell us some good hip hop history. He said, I'm here with my crew making beats, now watching y'all on the big screen this morning. We appreciate that 110%. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this out to the network. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we build our net worth. Can't stress it enough. But man, did y'all just see that? Did y'all just see that? You know what I'm saying? See.
All right. One, unconstitutional. Can't do that. But he's doing it anyway. So this is what you call a certain type of move that begins with the letter D.
I was going to uncover it, but go ahead.
So I have to be careful how I phrase things
Yes.
because of the times that we're living in. So, no, not careful, mindful. I don't need to be careful for. I don't have to be careful for anything because it's something called protection, and you live how you live, and then when you hear, you do, and you're fine. Like, so when that voice come and tell you turn left, you turn left. That voice tell you jump high, you jump high. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyway, this is unconstitutional, and people just need to rise up and say that this is unconstitutional. You can't be doing this. You can't declare martial law in that manner, not in that manner, because it'll be different if these illegal immigrants were outside all the time with F-16 shooting at civilians or something. Then okay, yeah, that's necessary. There's no clear and present danger. That's unconstitutional.
Man. LB.
Yeah, I agree with my man upstairs as usual. But yeah, that martial law stuff that changes everything. But if you notice, there's been a lot of cops on patrol. A lot of people getting pulled over, a lot of things going on, but people don't understand. And usually by holidays they be out there like that. But there ain't no holiday or nothing going on. So I don't know. They got something undercover going on or something, but they ain't telling nobody nothing about stuff like this. So You got nothing to know, but like my man said, it's illegal. So if you don't know your rights, you probably, gonna get jammed up for something that, you ain't supposed to be in jammed up for. So, say be aware.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Mellow man. Abbott.
For sure. We talk about constitutions, we talk about ratifications, we talk about the powers that be. Um, this all really the simple, basic instructions before leaving relations. You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of things transpiring right in front of our eyes, you know what I'm saying? And we just talked about in the previous article or conversation about playing chess. Okay, so somehow Trump is trying to figure out he put what's dude name Van Pence? Is that I don't even know our our vice's name. Is it named Pence? Is that his
Pence,
name?
Pence, something like that. Pence,
Vance.
We see
Vance,
Vance.
we don't even know who Vance. We don't even know who this guy is. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Joe Buttons podcast. It's Ish and Ice. They've been on for years. I can't tell the two Stooges. You know what I'm saying? But um, these things that are put into Trump's an idiot. Okay, he's using this vice and trying to push him to run for the next election so Trump continue his says so he's idiot. You know what I'm saying? So we really just have to pay attention to what is has been and what has been will be again. So let's just take it to the Bible and Revelations. That's what's going down right now.
Absolutely. And real quick in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Bird on the Beat said, I got a dope idea for a theme song for y'all show. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. A strong intro and outro for the show. Discuss. I'm going to go live now. All right. Appreciate you tapping in, brother. You already know, man. That's why we're in the network because I also produce This Most. I also produce Miss Toy. I also have done production for people around the industry. C, you know what I'm saying? I've produced for C. And so, we both make beats, and that's why I gravitated to you, brother. And we in the same network together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get educated on each other's history as we go along. But man, that would be greatly appreciated, man. We definitely this is how we build a network and the net worth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got our blessing. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Bird on the beat. Make us do what to do. But LB, tap in real quick. Yeah. Basically, that's saying everything that we done said needs to be said about that subject. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all stay woke and stay paying attention because a subject like that is really, really important, man. Look, he's trying to do these things. However, like C said, you know what I'm saying? That's against the law. You know what I'm saying? That's unconstitutional what he's trying to do. And there's a lot of things that he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, misery I produce for you as well. You already know what it is. But yeah, man, it's unconstitutional. It's something that is there to create fear. Let me just get this off real quick. See, you know what I'm saying? This is something that this is going back to the fear theme that I just said. You know what I'm saying? You create fear in the people's minds, then, and you're unfamiliar with things. That's what fear is. Fear is of the unknown. Fear is of the unknown. I just wanted to put that factor in there. If you don't know about a subject, you fear it. If you don't know what it's like to get socked in the face, then you are scared to get socked in the face. But if you understand things, you know what I'm saying, you no longer fear it because you know it. You know what I'm saying? And so keep your mind sharp. Keep your mind sharp when these subjects come around. Just like C said, that's unconstitutional. And he's going to try a lot of unconstitutional things. And you're just going to sit there and see this big old monster be created in your face, but you don't realize that it's just because you don't know that monster. And that's all there is to it. See.
what to agree with PDC is saying about Revelations. Now, if you haven't read, which I have, not to necessarily toot my own horn, just saying the way that we all get through this is by living right. That's like everywhere you read about quote unquote end times, it's all about living right. End times, by the way, it was actually Greek. It originally was Greek, and the original word is aeon. Aeon is age, aging as in the passing of the stars from Pisces into Aquarius. Right now, we already passed Pisces, December 21st, 2012. We're in the void. History shows us every time we're in the void, crazy thing happens on Earth all the time. And history also always shows us we make it through by what? Living right. You can only live right with love. Love casts out all fear. To tap into what Pat Bar God was saying, we got to live with love. Don't worry about that fear. Live with love.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. The AM King show is in effect Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. YouTube, Facebook, and then go right over to the Mellow Man with the Mellow Plan, or you know what I'm saying, the Pakistan on the Wheels of Steel. You know what I'm saying, because it's real. AM show, the AM King show, and then the Woke show right afterwards. Like, subscribe, and share. Misery said, y'all gonna stop leaving me out because I ain't hit the majors. I done balled with majors, you dig? I already know, bro, but you're in our, you know what I'm saying? You with me, brother. You with me. So when you with me, we already on the TOP, and that's how it be. You dig what I'm saying? Let's get to it. Right, righteous. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, we're gonna run Misery's jam. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run Shake It Off. Because he requested it, and we're gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? So here is Misery featuring Laz and Brother O. This is called Shake It Off. And look at the cover, y'all, so y'all see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. Like, shout with this madness, people are grateful. Shit on your folks if it don't benefit you. Raise up your glass, cause damn it, we did it. Stop with this madness, they kids killing children. This ain't a movie. Roll me a blunt with the squad to get through it. Stop with this madness, the police is dirty. Moving my pivot, I gotta stay focused. Lace turn me up, I got something to say. Why call it a circle if niggas is fake? I'm losing my patience, the government killing. This COVID is killing, I feel out of place. These weak ass rappers all saying the same. But fuck it, turn me up and you hear the pain. Getting nothing with that pure game. Don't wanna hear it go the other way. We'll put your coward ass right on display. Shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, my people still broke. Shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall.
Shit, out of my mind, you out of your time. I shake it off and I get back to the grind. I'm doing just fine, killing my kind. Somehow, somewhere we survive. I'm living pride. This collide. I'ma slide with apple pies and fries. For the big drive, stay on the go or in the yo. It's late, so, you just don't know, never been no good, go. Losers a bitch, saving their clique, treating black folks and they saw this shit. When we truly should've poured this shit and brought the world all the darkest shit.
Gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Killing, they shake it off. Then with your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. Like,
this is just how I feel. I just gotta keep it real. Police, they killing the lights and deer. I swear I don't have no fear. Get the fig up out of here. I'm just trying to get a meal. You know, keep my belly filled. You know, going with no chill. Gotta feed the seed that I planted. Cheese. The seed take over the planet. 10 toes always gotta be planted. Oh, your head start
plan. Psyching big, but they can't stand it. Shaking it off and dodging, catching. I'm a black man, they can take it. Look at their face, they just hate it.
Hey, you gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. With all this hate, gotta shake it off. My people still broke, can't shake it off. Police still killing, they shake it off. Then write your name on the fucking wall. Like,
Yeah, Misery. Shut off. Make sure you shake it off. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all shaking it off in the AM. You know what I'm saying? Great song, Miz. And I told you, man, we gonna bring the light to the people. We're gonna bring the light straight to the people. You know what I'm saying? Every single time with the music, with our subjects, with everything. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some feedback from the panel, man. What y'all think of that record? C.
Man, I'm loving it. He's bringing
C.
hope. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I love the record because he's bringing hope back into music and hip hop, and that's what we need. You know, he makes it.
Yeah, we need
like
that.
Okay, I'm listening to someone that is here and that has a heart. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, he said that's Indianapolis, Michigan, and Alabama on one track. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do, man. That goes to show you how much connections we have. It doesn't matter where you're from, it's where you are here. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where you're from, it's where you are here, because we can still be here and be from somewhere else. LB, what you think?
Shake it off. Well, you're doing all right. I like that there, right there. It's like a mellow, laid back hip hop song, to where you can sit back and smoke and relax and just sit back and listen to the music. You know what I mean? That's the kind of music I like to listen to. So it's a thumbs up for me. So good work, brother. Keep it up.
Yeah, we know. Mellow man, think of that record.
Nah, I've been around, you know what I mean? I've been around. So we don't like to associate certain artists with people what we heard, but that's just, I hear Big Crit in there, you know what I'm saying? I hear some Midwest in there. I lived in Houston. I'm here now. Lived in Atlanta, lived in Alabama, not far from Troy. I worked at the chicken plant in Alabama. So yeah, I mean, I can we had fish fries every Friday, and that's the feeling that I get with this song. You know what I'm saying? Come from I've lived in Erie. I was born in Erie, lived in Columbus, you know what I mean?
Midwest.
It's that whole melting pot vibe that I'm loving. Good stuff,
I know,
man.
Misery,
Good
man.
stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Big love from the AM King Show, Blunt Conversations podcast. Make sure y'all tapping in to Misery's platform as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah. We definitely got that in, and definitely got a great review on that record. That's dope. That's dopeness. But we can't leave y'all without one funny. You know what I'm saying? And I skipped one of the funnies so we could get Misery's record in there. But we're going to play this one because this is Eddie Griffin. We got to bring Eddie into the subject. You know what I'm saying? He said, we tried to warn you, player. And he's talking about Club Shay Shay once again. They tearing Yeah. It's nobody. It's Nobody Shannon. Yeah, we talking about Snow Bunny Shannon again, but this is Eddie Griffin talking about Snow Bunny Shannon. It's only a minute, but this is gonna tear your stomach up watching.
Shannon Sharp. Boy. This little 19-year-old girl, she said this mother smooth up. Text messages, phone calls, 25,000 per cheek. That's an expensive butt. That's an expensive ass right there. 25,000 church chick. Here in Las Vegas, the going rate is about $375. 25,000 per chick. Well, that must be lined with gold. Shannon, you're just not that sharp. Should have listened to Monique.
You don't need no 26-year-old girl.
Listen to Cat Williams.
Get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
Shannon, you're not that sharp. Boy,
Shannon
tell
Doe.
you that is tearing up. What'd you say?
Shannon Doe.
Shannon dull as hell.
Shannon Dole.
Dull as hell.
Oh man, that killed my stomach right there. He said Shannon Dull. From now on, we gonna call you Shannon Dull. Hilarious, man. Hilarious. Well, good people in the chat, thank y'all for tapping in. That is our time, man. We actually passed the time. We gave you an hour and 16 minutes of power, as the Mellow Man affectionately coins the phrase, the power hour. You know what I'm saying? But for C, LB, and the Mellow Man PDC, I am J-Pad the Juggernaut. Y'all have a great weekend. Yes, we are stupid. Misery, I can't help it, man. Yes, the Kings. It's the King. That's what
Tell Bird to tap in. LFXmedia.live.
Yes,
Bird's
yeah.
still on here. I'm about to go nuts.
Yeah. Bird
I
said
got
he
the
was
energy.
Bird.
Oh,
we
he went live.
Yeah, we got Bird inspired, bro. He's going live right now himself. So
Tell him to tap in. Drop that link one more time. I'm about to go
we'll get
nuts.
it one more time for Facebook. Yeah,
I'm
man.
about to
See,
go
look,
nuts in here.
PDC.
Look. Yes.
Big X. I'm gonna start with Big X the plug. And if y'all know anything about Willie Hutch, Big X the plug is a hard album, and that same stuff that we just heard from Blunt Conversations, like Big X the plug. He's out of Dallas, but all samples. It's all sample driven.
Yes, that organic hip hop flavor.
I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna go into Willie Hutch, and we're going, like I said, we're gonna get down with some James Brown.
Oh man, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna tap in with the Woke Show. Make sure y'all go over to lfxmedia.live right now. The Mellow Man, you know what I'm saying, gonna get into the mix and give you your fix. You know what I'm saying? So get up on the sticks, brother. You know what I'm saying? Look, LB already there. You see what I'm saying? Look, it's that easy, fellas. It's that easy, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Get in to the know, because we got the flow in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Spinning. Zzz. Yep, definitely. Spin it up, brother. Spin it up. Spin it up. Spin it up. Yes, indeed. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Y'all have a great weekend. We will be back on Monday morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Do not miss it. You know what I'm saying? Big X. That's right, JJ Barnes. Yeah, man. Yeah. We're going to get to it. You already know. Much love. Fire emojis everywhere.
Tap in, Jay.
We'll see you guys on Monday morning. Y'all have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and